Hi, I'm Adam,
And I'm Rachel.
and this is the Rep Leg Extension and Leg Curl Bench Attachment. Now here at Rep, we pride ourselves on having some of the best adjustable benches for all the regular bench exercises like presses, rows, and core work. And now, starting here with the Rep Leg Extension and Leg Curl Bench Attachment, we will continue to bring even more to our bench ecosystem with additional attachments for even more versatility.
The Rep Leg Extension and Leg Curl Bench Attachment is the perfect piece to level up your leg development in your home gym. It was engineered for strength and designed to seamlessly integrate into your gym by working with 3 different resistance profiles. You've got plate loaded, you've got band resistance, and you've got cable resistance. Along with that, it's compatible with our top tier adjustable benches, the OG AB5000 Zero Gap, the Blackwing, and the Nighthawk.
Now, even though it's obvious because it's in the name, this is a multifunctional attachment, meaning it can do multiple exercises in the space provided by one thing. Those exercises being leg extensions to target the quads and lying leg curls to target the hamstrings. But really, it is more multifunctional than that because of the 3 resistance options or any combination of them for a total of 14 possible combinations of exercise and resistance options. And while each one has a slightly different feel, they each maintain an optimized resistance curve for a great user experience and optimal gains.
So throughout the development process, our product team here in Colorado was super excited to bring a high quality piece to the market because from our experience, we know that having that ability to perform those leg extensions and leg curls is a luxury that's not often an efficient way for home gym owners. And isolating those quads and those hamstrings can be pretty difficult to do in a home gym compared to, let's say, like your biceps or triceps, and it can often feel pretty hacky and just not worth the setup time.
So, one option is to buy a standalone machine. However, those are often large and expensive, and this makes them less than ideal for most home gyms. Which is why most of the time in a home gym, the option for a bench-attached leg extension and leg curl is the way to go.
However, when we were testing and benchmarking for this product, we found many of those existing bench attachments sacrifice quality and feel and a solid resistance curve in favor of price and simplicity. And because of that, the engineers and lifters here at Rep knew we could do better. So, we built this to be rock solid with the quality, comfort, and feel of a standalone machine, but with the practicality required by the home gym user.
The Rep Leg Extension and Leg Curl Bench Attachment comes standard with the options to have either plate loaded resistance or band resistance. Or you could get the best of both worlds and do both at the same time for some nice accommodating resistance.
Additionally, there is an option to upgrade the attachment with our cable kit so that you can hook it up to any cable sack that you have and perform cable-resisted leg extensions and leg curls, which feel amazing because of that built-in cam.
As with all Rep equipment, this attachment is engineered for strength with innovative ideas throughout. It has a wide, solid base that plants this unit to the floor so it won't shift, sway, or tip, even when you're lifting the full 250 pounds it's rated for. And additional stability is provided for the user by the handles on the side of the attachment, which allows the user to focus all their effort on the best mind-muscle connection possible for a killer leg pump.
However, those handles also mean that the attachment is easy to move around and store out of the way when it's not in use, and they also make for a super quick setup. Because we know if any attachment isn't simple to install and easily maneuverable, it's a lot less likely to be used in your home gym. So with the combination of the wheels, the handles, these special lockout pop pins, installation is a quick one-person setup with no heavy lifting required.
The cable add-on is also simple to install, and the cable housing provides an effective and low-tech way to store your cable. And an additional benefit to having the wheels on the attachment is that they make it easy to dial in your cable exercises in seconds, because you can roll this whole setup in and out to set the proper cable tension to start the movement.
Now on to the pads. Each leg roller pad is adjustable so you can find that perfect height setting that's made easy with an oversized and textured aluminum pop pin. And for the thigh pad, instead of using another roller pad as seen in a lot of other attachments, we chose to use that flat thigh pad with a rounded edge because that creates a nice smooth transition into the bench pad, and it's more comfortable, especially when you're performing those lying leg curls, because it evenly distributes the load all across your thighs.
Now that the attachment is set up, let's get into the form and function of each movement.
First and foremost, the plate-loaded resistance was vital for us to get right because most gym owners are gonna have plates, while they most likely don't have a cable stack. However, getting the resistance curve correct is the hardest part with plate-loaded because that weight arm moves along its arc and the feel of the weight can change, leading to a less than optimal strength curve. So to solve for this, the weight arm is angled out as such so that the resistance is more consistent throughout the motion.
However, that still doesn't solve for the fact that during leg extensions and leg curls on an attachment like this, the movement naturally gets easier at the top of the range of motion. So to solve for that, we added band pegs, so you can add bands for accommodating resistance. This means that as the movement gets easier towards the top, the band is stretching and therefore adding more resistance, which increases the difficulty. The bands are super easy to install, and each band peg has a composite roller, so the band slides easily over them, adding to the longevity of your bands.
And lastly, the best resistance curve is going to be provided from that cable add-on kit, because that unlocks the use of the cam, and that cam is what provides all the goodness when it comes to the strength curve. The cam does this because as the exercises are being performed, it gives a more consistent feel for the entire range of motion. And if you still want more resistance towards the top of the movement, you can still add bands to your cable resistance to get that accommodating resistance. Or if you want to get wild and crazy, you can use all three.
Now to round it all out, there is one little hidden feature, this magnetic pin. The true purpose of this pin is so you can lock the attachment so as you're rolling it around and storing it, the weight arm is not moving back and forth. However, you can also use it to lock the attachment and use the attachment for decline sit-ups or decline presses. So if that's something you want to do, just don't forget to put the pin in place.
So with that, we conclude the product overview of the Rep leg extension and leg curl bench attachment.
As always, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and drop a comment below because your feedback and questions are always welcome. And if you want the best insider info and earliest notification for new product releases, join our official Rep Fitness Community Facebook group. And if you have any other questions about anything Rep, please reach out to our Colorado-based customer support team.